Hey everyone, it is that time of week where I come on here and I shuffle some oracle cards for you and we see what the cards hold in store for your midweek messages. So this Wednesday, I'm going to be using the deck, the Sacred Earth Oracle, and it's by Toni, Carmine, Salerno, and Leela J. Williams, and the artwork is by Helena Nelson Reed. Now, I did start a new little thing, and it's very low technical grade, but I did start doing some sort of oracle reveals and going through a deck and showing you guys cards. So feel free to pop on my YouTube and check that out if you want to see more of these cards one by one. But in the meantime, let's get to you seeing the cards that you chose. So choose the number 1, 2, or 3, whatever resonates with you for your message this week. Throw it in the comments below and let's get to it. So if you chose number 1, I'm just trying to set these aside where I'm not destroying everything on my desk. What you got was absence. Okay. This card, the artwork on it is absolutely beautiful. And what Spirit's coming in right now and telling me about this card and what your message for the week is what is it that you're feeling is missing from your life right now? And what is it that you can invite back in? Everything comes from that central place of love. Everything comes from that resonant, beautiful energy. And so when you open up your heart, you bring and invite in like energy, like love, incredible things. What are you missing? What can you open up and what can you invite back in? It's also about absence making the heart grow fonder, right? Sometimes we need to remove ourselves from a situation and see it from an outward perspective. So, what is it that becoming absent from the situation, seeing it kind of from an above view, from a 360-degree view, that you can step back in and make a proper informed decision? Okay. So I want you to think about that. Is there something that I can become absent from in order to become more involved with or make a decision from a better informed place? So I'm going to leave that with you if you chose number 1 this week. If you chose number 2, this card is absolutely adorable. It is rediscovery. And look at the wonder in that child's eyes. This card for you, I love. This is all about rediscovering that inner child, rediscovering that inner joy. What is it that you can bring back into your life that brings you that ultimate joy? Rediscover the things that used to elevate you and lift you up and bring them back in. Is it a hobby? Is it getting out in nature? Is it something as simple as curling up with a beautiful book? All of these things. When we can tap into that, it brings our soul so much joy. It brings our heart so much joy. And it just opens up a lot of new potential and new opportunities because we start to function from a place of happiness and that feeling of contentment. And so we're not constantly needing to find something or find that happiness outside of ourselves, because looking within and rediscovering what that is within allows us to bring that happiness to the fold on our own. We don't have to source it from outward sources, right? So I'm going to leave that with you. Throw your comments below about what you would like to rediscover, and I look forward to seeing that. Now, last but not least, if you guys chose number 3, the card that you chose is, oops, my finger's in the way, unity. Okay. Now, Spirit's coming in for this particular card, and they're reminding me we are connected to everything. We are part of such a bigger picture. And I'm going to invite you to the image of thinking of a spider web. Imagine you're the spider in the middle of that web, and everything on that web involves out, goes out. But one little tiny motion on that web reverberates through the whole web, and then the spider knows where to go. But for you, I want you to remember that you're part of a bigger picture. You're part of a bigger story, and you're part of the universe. And so you are equally important in your story as you are in other people's stories. And I want you to remember that. Sometimes we get so frustrated and stuck in our day to day, worrying about the future, worrying about the past, worrying about whatever project it is that we're in. And this card is coming in as a reminder saying, hey, you are so important because you are a piece of a very bigger puzzle, but equally important because you complete that puzzle. Okay, so I'm going to leave that with you. I want you to think about what it is that you feel is a beautiful part of your story and where you fit in the puzzle, and then celebrate that. Okay, so I'm going to leave that with you if you chose number 3 this week. As always, thanks for listening, and put your comments below. And until next time, thanks everyone.